Wow. They're hanging. My hand doesn't fit in the hole. Why should I do that? So...
Hello, young fella. The answer to your first question is... I am a dwarf. The answer to your second question is... No, not unless you wish to die a cruel death.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea you were able to talk.
No problem. Not many know I can. Most of the people who ever got to know me are dead. Actually, all of them are. You should know that 96% of my body consists of lethal poisons.
Oh my God.
Yes. I live safeguarded, but one becomes a bit lonely after a while.
So, would you describe yourself as poisonous?
It's the primary self-defense mechanism of my species.
Gotcha. So, you can survive in the root forest even though it's so dangerous?
To speak the truth here, what makes the root forest so dangerous is the dwarves.
But what is so dangerous about you?
In principle, everything. I secrete a deadly corrosive fluid. My tail is a club of death. Don't even get me started about my claws. They can sink into anything softer than diamond. I could go on forever.
So, you're dangerous?
Dangerous is the wrong word. That would imply that you could actually survive my touch. I would describe myself as 100% lethal.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. High five? No, just kidding.
Did you set up these traps here?
Why would I do that? I'm a lethal creature all on my own.
But who else could have done it?
Oh, that was a crazy old man who lives here in the forest. For a holy man, he exhibits an exceptional creativity when it comes to the killing of intruders.
A holy man? Does that mean he's a wind monk?
A former wind monk. His fountain dried up. I suspect he still hasn't gotten over it.
Why does he set up traps? Does he not want to be found?
Oh, who knows what a crazy lost soul wants? Last time I saw him, he was blabbering about some secret place in the forest that he has to protect.
That's where we want to go. Super. Now we only have to get past these traps.
Well, good luck then. You might as well try to kiss a dwarf. No, honestly. Nobody has ever kissed me before, you know.
The trap system doesn't seem to be very sophisticated.
Indeed. But the crazy old man who set them up is an advocate of efficiency.
So...
They're not clever, but fatal.
What's so dangerous about your claws?
Well, let me put it like this. Actually, I can only move on sturdy rocks. On any other surface, I get stuck because my claws dig in. With time, this stone will also give way.
I imagine that must be very exhausting.
Oh, it's not that bad. It keeps me fit.
Your claws really are sharp. Just looking at them makes my eyes tear up.
Yes, and they're impractical. You can't imagine what happens when I have to scratch myself.
Ouch.
No, yes, without intending anything of the sort. I cut my own flesh and start bleeding. You don't even want to know the damage my blood can do.
Yeah, I really don't think I want to know. With those claws, you can't touch anything.
Oh, I can indeed touch things. I simply can't do it without killing them.
What exactly is a secretion?
A bodily fluid. Everything that one can secrete. For example, my skin and my saliva are extremely corrosive.
Which means?
That means that when it rains, I don't get wet. Because the water evaporates off of me in about a split second. But I could also spit a hole into this stone pretty easily.
That sounds incredibly impressive.
Oh, yes, it is. I once impressed a girl so much that she actually went out on a date with me.
How did it go?
Actually, quite well. But when I get nervous, I tend to splutter.
Oh, and how did she react?
Oh, she completely dissolved. Get it? Dissolved.
So, you spit deadly fluids while speaking. Sounds highly impractical.
And now, you try meeting ladies as a gorf.
Are female gorfs as hazardous as males?
Nah, the problem is that they're far more poisonous. If two gorfs fall in love, they really intend to spend the rest of their lives together.
How romantic.
Yes, well, the rest of their lives isn't particularly long anymore.
That's the... Ouch! Why should I do... At least you're good.
Ouch.
That could be... Why should I do that? I won't rem... That won't work. I don't think that will work. So, trap set up. Hold on tight. Now's not... I could cross... They're nailed down. Intruders will be shot. Safety. I hope Laura won't see... Brave helmet. You've done your duty. Darn it, it's slipping out of my fingers. I can't throw it. That could be fun. I don't want to beat it.
Very considerate of you.
That won't work. Why should I? I could use the daybreed. We could live in solitude. My God. That could be... I showed those traps.
Is there an explanation?
I disarmed the traps.
Who's there?
I just wanted... You're a wind monk. You're wearing Wind Guardian's red.
Yes. This fabric conceals bloodstains.
Please, don't kill me. I didn't intend to break your trap.
Answer truthfully. Are you a threat to the secrets of the root forest?
No, I'm not dangerous. I'm the opposite. I'm undanger... Conroy always told me...
Conroy? I hate that rotten, devious, treacherous dwarf. If I ever meet that slippery, digestible, naked mole rat again, I'll kick his wrinkled ass until he can wear himself as a hat.
What? No, I don't know him. I've never heard of him before. Well, I used to be his apprentice a long time ago, but that was probably more than an hour ago.
You'll talk sooner or later.
Hey, Flute Nose, don't worry. I'll get you down.
What was that?
Alive?
Okay, yes, alive. Nope. Hey, Flute Nose, Robert, here.
Laura, man, I'm glad you're here. I can't feel my legs anymore.
Who are you talking to?
Only to myself. Hello, Robert, how are you? Please don't kill us.
I have to get him down from there. Flute Nose is slowly going crazy. Robert, if you can hear me, give me a secret sign.
Okay, what's the secret sign?
Boy, if I wanted to have someone to talk to, I would have caught a parrot.
Laura, help!
I'm sorry, I actually thought the rope would snap.
And then what? I would have just fallen down.
Yes, but you would have fallen into the soft swamplands.
Correct.
Quiet! Don't you have any respect for a wind fountain guardian?
I don't want to... I can't... He seems to... That thing actually belongs... If I could reach him, just a little push would be enough. Unfortunately... Let's see what we can do. I can't read... I can't... Psst! Hey! Flute face! Over here!
What was that? I may not see you, but I can hear you.
Do you still need that?
Maybe.
Then I'd let it be.
What the hell is... Ew! There really are some
These creatures happen to have ears and feelings that can be heard.
You can talk? What kind of funny animal are you?
Excuse me, your companion was a lot nicer than you, young lady. Besides, funny is the wrong word. Unless you find it amusing when a living creature dies a gruesome death.
Depends who it is. What's so dangerous about you?
I happen to belong to the extremely dangerous species of gorfs. We belong to the family of rational amphibians.
Which means...
I've already explained this to your husband. Lethal poisons compose about 96% of my body. Except for this spot on my head. That's just really itchy.
Did you just say husband?
Yes, and that I could kill you at any moment.
He's not my husband. What makes you think that?
Hello? I'm a cold-blooded killer.
I'm not married.
And I have a dry spot on my head. We all have our problems.
A dry spot?
Yes, I have very sensitive skin. It's itching like crazy and I can't scratch myself. But I've already told your husband this.
Stop saying that. I've only known him for half an hour.
Oh, don't you think Marion was a little hasty then?
For the last time, he's not my husband. And if you say that one more time, that itchy spot on your head will be the least of your problems.
Ooh, no reason to fly off the handle, young lady. I'm somewhat irritable because my head is itchy.
Well, you rational amphibian, why don't you put something on it?
What do you suggest?
I don't know. Lotion?
Lotion, please! I only use homeopathic remedies.
Come on, you just made that word up.
Yeah, but overall it's a good idea. For such a primitive being, you don't seem to be that stupid.
Watch it. Would you be in a better mood if that spot wasn't so itchy?
I think so, but I can't scratch myself. Would you mind?
I'd rather stick my hand in boiling water.
Funny you say that. The effect would be about the same.
Why don't you get some ointment or something?
I can't leave this place! As I told your husband,
He's not my husband.
my claws sink into nearly every hard surface and then I can barely move. But perhaps you could.
Possibly find a person selling makeup in this forest? What a disgusting, stinky mud hole.
Thanks, it's my home. It's no palace, but it's all mine.
Holy crap, you live here?
Absolutely. This area offers so many creative possibilities.
How?
Oh, a lot of stuff is sunken here. A vase, an old pair of underwear, and more arrows than I can count. I'm back by those stalks that look like fir leaves of that crazy tree guy's glasses.
Do you happen to know anything about the crazy old guy who lives up in that tree?
Oh, the old man that lured your husband into the trap.
He's not my husband, and yes.
Well, he's a deranged wind monk. Very aggressive. You two would probably get on well.
Funny.
I don't know much about him. He grumbles quietly to himself while setting up traps. He's almost deaf, and nearly blind since his glasses fell into the swamp.
The lunatic is a wind monk? That's not surprising. They can't be trusted.
Are you talking to me?
No, you can't trust a dwarf either. The old guy's glasses are in the swamp?
Yes, glasses are commonly used for reading books. Do you know what a book is?
Are you sure that you're a rational amphibian and not a threatened by extinction because you couldn't shut up amphibian?
Trust me, contrary to you, I've studied.
Are you sure the glasses are by the fern back there?
That's not a fern, those are arrows. The old man dropped his glasses and started shooting out of anger.
Enough. I'll be going now.
Oh, don't think...
Wow.
Well, if you want to break it... Hey! Don't scratch.
Slowly, but sure. Hey, a golden vine. Oh no, it's only sand. I can't take it with me like that. Slowly, but... No more chili drop. My chili drop... The Gorf said, I wonder what else is here. I'm supposed to rummage through that stinky swamp with my bare hands until I find something? Great idea. The answer is... That's a good... Yes, I can feel the glasses just like... But I can't pull them...
Hey! Don't scratch.
Nope. No, Conrad. What good would that do? Should I stir it? Ha! Gotcha! Wow, apparently someone... How did you come... Not a good idea. Seriously. Great idea. He'd probably like me. We could become friends. cook together, and at one of these get-togethers, I could poison his food. Brilliant plan. And the entire time, I would ask myself, no fooling around. Nice idea, but yeah. Seriously. Not a good.
I implore you, please take that away from me.
Traps are parents are. It doesn't do anything. No, it smells weird. A tent? Those wimps. The last time I was camping, I slept in a ditch. And it was raining.
Don't touch.
That's just sad. A wind, but in its own weird way, it's... I would have to climb over that snoring... What kind of character?
Oh, look, gentlemen, we have a visitor.
Great! Are you, by chance, the cleaning lady we called?
Cleaning lady?
You can start right there in the back. It's been years since it's last been swept.
May I ask what you're doing here?
Aerological research.
What does that mean?
You don't know?
Vams, don't be so hard on her. She's just a cleaning lady.
I can't believe it. She's never heard of aerology.
Do you know the crazy old guy in the treehouse?
Oh, that guy. You have to watch out. That guy is dangerous.
Yes, we've tried to pass him, but he always sends us scattering. We had to leave our fourth buddy behind.
Oh, Simon.
But the old guy is almost deaf, nearly blind, and probably 1,000 years old. And you're 3 people.
Are you implying that we should have used violence? Pfft.
I mean, we've tried, but he's vastly superior in strength.
Yes, that's not just an old guy. He's a trained killer without any conscience.
We lost Simon because of him.
Simon was such a good guy.
But we expect him to return any day now.
Well then, good luck. The crazy old guy kidnapped my companion. If we go together, we could maybe save him and your friend.
Sounds great. But, I can't leave the station alone.
And I have to do the laundry today.
Tumble mice are underestimated.
Great. I'm stuck in a forest with idiots. So, you're missing a friend?
Yes, his name was Simon.
His name is Simon. I refuse to give up hope.
Well, he didn't return from his expedition.
Not yet.
All that we have left of him.
Will be left.
Whatever.
He was a genius and a gentleman. He invented this globe here, for example.
Can I have it?
You'd have to rip it out of my cold, dead hands.
Interesting suggestion.
We actually don't need it anymore. But Latz drinks his root coladas out of it.
Yes, it's possible to stick straws into the wind fountain holes.
Also, Simon probably wants it back when he comes home. So, No.
What exactly are aerologists? Is that some kind of religion?
Religion? Ha! Aerology is the science of the wind. It's a difficult field.
Yes, sir. Religion is for weak spirits and holidays.
We explore the gods' paths with gauges.
Are you talking about that box back there?
Box? Tola, did she just call it a box?
Oh, yes. I think I heard it too.
So, please, box? This complicated apparatus sends out analog impulse vehicles, which we use to precisely analyze the wind.
And then we draw these winds onto the map.
The Erica Charter.
I see. Your sophisticated machine doesn't move.
It ran out of fuel.
Besides, our friend poured honey into the tank.
And I would do it again.
We know that. Just go back to sleep.
How does your machine work?
It's very complex.
A little too complex for a maid.
Well, the machine strategically sends out small paper impulse vehicles into previously determined directions. It's able to engineer this itself.
So it spits out paper planes?
Correct! My goodness, have you ever thought of switching professions?
And with these paper planes, you can determine wind current.
Exactly. But unfortunately, we hadn't yet discovered any flow paths before the machine broke down.
You mean before the sleeping guy poured honey in the tank?
Correct again!
What kind of fuel does the machine take?
It works off a semi-solid combination of coarse-grained materials.
So, mud.
Well, you mix swamp water and sand,
And you get mud.
but the correct mix ratio is difficult to obtain.
50-50?
Damn.
Have you ever thought about, well, filling it up with new mud?
Do you think we're crazy?
No?
No! The only swamp is guarded by a gorf. And we'd also have to pass the crazy wind monk.
I've been walking around here for quite a while.
And nothing has happened to you yet?
No, I've happened to others. So you just have to mix sand with swamp water to get it going again.
It sounds so simple.
Yes, as if we just sit around uselessly.
We could pour honey in it.
So you chart the winds on the map?
Exactly. We believe that they reveal something.
We hardly dare to think about it, but it could be that there's a spot in the forest.
A wind fountain.
Where there's another wind fountain.
That would be unbelievable. If the map is completed, you could determine where it is?
Of course. We are aerologists.
We're scientists.
Honey.
How long have you been working on that map?
How long? 1 year, 2 years, 10 years.
Since last Tuesday.
Oh, I don't know. I'm able to pinpoint winds exactly, but I never know what time it is.
Wonderful. This place marked on the map.
If only it were already complete.
It could be anything.
It could be a new wind fountain.
It could be a city.
It could be a notch in the universe.
It could be where my dad is. I have to go.
Oh, before I forget, if you make the beds, could you maybe put little chocolate mints on the pillows?
Oh, yes, I love those.
Maybe I could just put a dead tumble mouse under your blanket.
I love tumble mice.
No fooling around. What should I grab? I could just start stomping all over the ground. If it doesn't stop screaming... That explains a lot. What can I use to... You're coming with me. My hand... It might work if I use the reed. Yummy. I don't need them anymore. Come on, go home. I have to admit, that was impressive. He has a neck pack. No wonder he's dead. What do we have here? Did you want to bring something with you into the afterworld? Well, not anymore. Yeah. The point... This is either abs... Oops. No, there's... Nice idea. Yeah. Other than that... No fooling around. That's a good seriously. That's a good... Yeah. That's a good... Hey, I have good news. You're missing your friend, right?
Simon, yes?
Yes?
I found him.
Oh, my.
No!
Terrible despair.
You're welcome. Hey, now you don't need the globe anymore, right?
Yes, here. Take it. Simon.
Thanks. Nice idea, but... The globe is probably far more... Ah, it opens. Wow, I can even recognize the Mercator. And the wind fountains are holes. Slowly, but surely. Not a good idea. Sealed. One bowl of stink. Now that I... Great. Fueled up and... The machine is aiming at that strange...
Oh my gosh! She really did it!
The maid fixed our machine. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so.
Yes, Fiona is a beautiful name for a dog.
New data for our map. Wonderful. Now we only need 2 more results.
Oops, I think I have to press the button more carefully. No fooling around. I have... Nice idea. Not a good idea. I have to ask...
Must you?
Hey. Have you by any chance seen a paper plane fly by?
White, folded, consisting of paper.
Yes.
I just swallowed one of those exact things.
Why are you swallowing paper planes?
Are you always so indiscreet?
What? Was that an insult?
Oh, what am I supposed to say? Paper planes aren't my favourite dish. But I follow an instinct, like all dwarves, that tells me to eat small fluid objects.
Which means...
I don't have a choice.
Can't you just stop it?
I don't want to eat the planes.
I meant you're rambling. Stop it! You're destroying valuable research.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I support science, I really do. But I don't have a choice.
Why don't you just eat something else instead?
Do you see anything flying around here?
I could throw stones at you.
I think I'll pass.
Enough.
Oh, don't.
Wow. The entire Yuck. Now